I understand where Craig's coming. He's stressing out. How to make him feel better? It'll be fine. Come on, bud. Who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Craig. I'm a relaxed boy. That's my dude. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks. Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite. And we're both glad to see that we're the only people there. Can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dump the bag of fabric and pulls into the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if someone asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive the night. Set a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring the handiwork. Bro, look at us go! Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Verily, and look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. So what's next on the camp extravaganza docket? Well, now we have a shelter settled in, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit the way that I'm sure we could hike to. Let's get hiking. Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches down and stop me. Dude! Does that look like what I think it looks like? I look over to where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does! That tree just looks like a butt! I can't get over how detailed it is. I examine the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has a back dimples. I thought we were going to have a great time camping. But this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one. Let us analyze this tree further. We're gonna share a hug, belly laugh at our awful joke. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back in our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out! There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wild clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape with general beauty of the place. We go to investigate. The old waterfall.
Nice.
It's gorgeous. Nature's so rad. Peeping further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Think we could jump it off like the old days? Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right up there. We didn't even bring swim trunks. What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins to take his clothes off. Oh, fuck. Damn it, Sawyer.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Shit.
Oh, shit. What are you gonna be done before this game?
And I just need to finish Craig's round. I should be good. I do a lot of glute workouts. I immediately turn away blushing. You coming or what? Oh, I don't know about this dude. He already makes his way over the wall by the time to finish the sentence. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. If the clothes are coming off, then it's someone's birthday. That's one for you, big boy. I take a shirt off and pull out Craig's clothes, but the rest of the clothes are feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip over any rocks. He reaches the peak before offering me a hand to get up. At the top, you look down at the cliff, tiny lake. It seems so much higher from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled off some stunts in college, and I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't bring him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks at me in the eyes. Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off of the waterfall until they create a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment where he finally resurfaces under the water. Woo! He treads the water, looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to not think? I'm pretty sure this is physically impossible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge, try my best to cannonball. Somewhere in the middle turns to a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. Resurface to find Craig giggling. I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. Are you sure about that? Splash him again. You've given me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with huge water. You awakened the beast. Launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. I clasp my hands together. The water, it squirted a stream of water directly into Craig's face. A weak defense. Your water squirting is no match for a massive wave of my water. My finely toned pipe steps are about to send into your direction. Craig, please, I have a child. My pleas fall into deaf ears. He launches a volley of water in direction the moment I am defeated. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. This is peace. Man, that jump is such an adrenaline rush. That's so scary now, huh? We run all the way to the top slip rocks, cannonball off again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Want to go again? With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Whew, man, this is fun. Got one more in you?
Come on.
It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall doing our best jump to the river below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark. We should probably head back. Put our clothes back on, we noticed that they're soaking wet. Maybe the splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off from the soaking... that they're soaking. Maybe the splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Sobbing wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in a tin foil. Alright, see you in the next video. It's a little long. Alright, bye.